Oh, hi, Whale.
Hello.
All right, they are both underway. Whale, can you do me a solid? I'm going to synchronize their streams real quick. So give us a little bit of a get everybody started for me, would you? Okay, there we go.
All right. It looks like we're just starting here.
Yes, indeed. You got here just in the nick of time. Both of them
We'll be in for a pretty good race here.
Oh, absolutely. Excuse me.
They're synced.
Let's see how long we can keep it going.
Yeah, the Brinstar climb is known for getting rid of syncness. So yeah. We'll see who's ahead at the end.
It's a deceptively challenging climb, especially in the early game. Oh, I haven't already taken a little bit of a tumble.
Vertical rooms are always much more difficult than horizontal rooms, since airtime matters a huge deal.
Yeah, jumping in this game compared to other Metroids is a lot heavier, I suppose, faster. So being able to get the timing down to not jump too high and otherwise lose precious frames is definitely a challenge in this game. Serberoth taking an interesting path going down there. People normally opting to hang left because it makes you more likely to avoid the enemies.
It's also just a little bit faster.
Yeah. Ivan first to make it to the worm here, so he's probably going to try and get a double missile, as we call it. Oh, he gets it!
Every time.
That normally takes 3 rounds. With a double missile, you can do it in 2. Let's see if Serberoth goes for it. Okay, he's opting to not.
Can't say I blame him. If you miss 2 doubles, then you might be in for a treat when you get to Hive Room.
Yeah, he's actually opting to stick around for missile drops. And the big reason for that is, like Whale said, the next big hurdle in Brinstar is the Hive Room, which kills runs and the spirits of many a runner.
From the looks of it, it seems that Serberoth is very, very unconfident in his wall jumping abilities. We'll see if he continues to take some alternate routes to get around not wall jumping.
Yes, indeed. Well, thankfully, both of them entering the Hive Room with a very good missile count. Ivan making it through very clean. And Serberoth with a good missile count, about to tackle the challenging part of the Hive Room himself here.
Yeah, he'll try and lure the bugs all... Oh, he's doing it a different way. He hasn't learned the new Hive Room strat.
Okay, either that or he might just be playing it, just taking it safe, taking the extra laps.
That's certainly another option, yes. But he seems to be, be doing more harm than good.
He accidentally hits a missile into the wall, so that's going to slow him down. But he's thankfully keeping the bugs generally grouped up, which is going to make that a lot easier for him, because you don't want them to be blocking your shots. Meantime, Ivan has made it to the bomb as one of the most important of power-ups.
326 is not too terrible, given the circumstances.
Certainly not. Oh, all right, he's just gonna go for it. He's just gonna go for it. Thankfully, the bugs only do 5 damage per hit, so he's in no danger here. He just has to make it across these platforms.
Then he gets a nice E-tank.
And Ivan also gets really good bug luck there, getting out of the bomb area. He killed him in real short order.
I'm worried about Ivan's health, though. He's not quite at full health, and he's not at that 94 health barrier where small health is going to put him to full. He's going to need to find a large health if he wants to skip the heal later on in Norfair.
Now we'll see about that. That's one of those things which is a very high level optimization.
Ivan definitely tries to go for it, though. Ivan tries to do all of the high-level optimizations.
Oh yeah, there's absolutely no reason to not try for it, but it's don't lose sleep if you miss that one, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's only a couple of seconds, considering usually you'll end up having to stop to farm the drops in the first place. Serberoth is picking up bombs while Ivan's picking up the charge beam. Charge beam's actually a really, really, really useful upgrade. It really makes a lot of rooms throughout the game a little bit easier because of how the pseudo screw attack works. where you can just spin and do the charge beam damage to the enemy, often killing him. But it actually loses time since it doesn't actually help you forcefully anywhere. It's just like a lot of convenience.
Yeah, despite what you might think, we actually don't really use the charge beam to kill enemies or do damage. Missiles are your primary source of damage in this game.
Charge beam helps a lot more in any percent though, because it can one-shot a pirate in late game, and you don't actually have that many missiles, so you do need to watch your missile count. You'll see our runners are going to be constantly trying to grab missile drops. World record does grab charge beam.
Yes. We're also going to be seeing that since neither of them gets the long beam, in situations like that where the game expects you to use the long beam to shoot faraway blocks, they'll actually use missiles to do it instead. So missile count remains very important throughout this run. Alright, serberoth making his way down to the Norfair elevator.
Well, Ivan is taking a dip in the water.
Well, you know, he's got a lot of random enemy guts all over his suit. He's got to take a little bit of a bath, get it clean.
I can't say I blame him for that.
Here we are.
You don't want the enemies to be afraid of you, otherwise you can't kill them.
Lull them into a false sense of security. All right, I've been picking up the first unknown item, which is, spoiler, it's the plasma beam, but more importantly, it lets him break those glowing blocks. Humorously enough, the biggest reason for this detour is actually grabbing the power grip, which, much like the charge beam, is kind of a quality of life thing. It makes things makes the game easier to go through. But the big reason we grab it is because, in what is actually one of the few cases of the game just saying no, there is a barrier that blocks the way if you don't have the power grip.
It seems Serberoth wasn't quite sure what he was doing there.
It looks like he got a little bit disoriented and forgot the way down, but he's making his way forward.
Ivan is slowly but surely making his way through criteria, heading back to where the Norfair Vine used to be.
Yeah, I'm getting out of that power grip pit using double infinite bomb jump real efficiently there. Like we said, bombs are extremely useful. They let you float through the air with not the greatest of ease. It takes a bit of doing to get good at bomb jumps, but
if Ivan gets a small health here, he actually might just have enough to skip the heal.
I guess we'll see. He still has to get through a couple of rooms where he could very easily take a hit if he's not careful.
He's a good runner. He'll be fine.
Yeah, he's opting to take it safe in order to not take any extra hits. And there you go, full health.
He's a little bit low on missiles, though.
Yeah, even with full health, it's not a guaranteed missile drop. You still have to get the drop, so I guess we'll see what happens. There's still a couple more enemies along the way he can kill and hope for a drop on. You'll get a definite one off of that ground enemy. You know, Serberoth using more traditional bomb jumping to get up that platform.
I wonder whether Ivan will... I imagine he'll skip the heal. There's no reason for him not to at this point. I wonder whether he'll opt to get the missile down by the Kirigiru.
Very true. That's definitely, yeah, with that missile drop, that's definitely a good backup if you're unsure about your missile count, is grabbing that tank early. Loses a bit of time, but you do not want to run out of missiles against the upcoming mini-boss. And he is, yes indeed, he is skipping the heal.
In which case he may opt to get the missile early. He is a little low on missiles.
Ooh, Serberoth having more trouble with wall jumps. That's unfortunate. Right now, it's not a big deal because there's a lot of backups. But later on, there's definitely some situations where you do not want to be dropping those wall jumps. So I guess we'll see what happens later on in the run. And I've been about to show off one of the things that makes Zero Mission such a cool run, that it's full of little shortcuts like this. This one right here is, in fact, the reason we can go fight Ridley before we fight Kraid.
Yeah, the developers hit a little, I guess not a little, a lot of intended shortcuts throughout the game to make getting to various different locations quite easy. Also made you do things out of order. Ivan's getting a lot of missile drops here. You'll have no trouble with this fight.
Yeah, I was expecting him to take it a little bit slower in that corridor to get the pickups, and he did. So he's got a few missiles of margin here, but he's still got to be careful.
No need to be careful when you're getting all the missile drops.
Yeah, but nonetheless, still better. It's better to be a bit more cautious than to play sloppy and suddenly find yourself without missiles.
So Ivan's going to be heading Ridley while Cerberoth is trying to still head over to Ice Beam. He's kind of struggling with a few of these enemies here.
But he's making it through, and he's most definitely going to be opting to take the refill at Ice Beam, that's why it's there.
It's an excellent safety strat.
Yeah.
I can't bash anyone for going for it.
Ooh.
Oh, he's taking a lava dive.
He should be fine,
Don't scare
though.
us.
He's fine, he's fine. Alright, and already in Ridley, Ivan taking the alternate route. The game wants you to go left, but no, we're not going to do that. We're going to go right, because it's faster.
Slightly more dangerous, though, but that's why we are any percent players, because we take all of the more difficult strats.
Speaking of difficult strats, the upcoming room is a dangerous one. The side hoppers in here do a whopping 30 damage if you hit them, and there's a lot of them in here, so
yeah,
he's probably going to...
I'm not quite sure what you're trying to do here, Ivan.
He's taking a little bit slower so he can freeze them, probably.
Yeah, that's reasonable. There are 3 more DSK guys that he needs to go through after this pillar room that he's in now.
Yeah, and he's taking a bit slower on the pillar room, and that's very understandable. Falling down here will cost you an entire minute to go back around. You do not want to take a tumble. All right, Cerberoth setting up for the statue skip. Ooh. He's having a little bit of trouble with this. Oh, no!
That's going to lose him a half a minute.
Yeah, this is a really long cutscene. Showing him another item that he's not going to be getting, unfortunately.
Well, actually, he will be getting that item.
Oh, wait. For some reason, I got a little bit discombobulated. I thought that was the one where it shows you the Various suit.
No, that's the one in Lower Norfair.
I haven't grabbed a statue in, like, 5 years, so...
Okay, that's reasonable. I haven't grabbed it myself. I do a lot of randomizers, so I know where stuff leads.
I getcha. All right, Ivan grabbing the second super missile tank here. 4 is the magic number for the early game because it makes killing Ridley a lot easier, and it's also the number you need in order to go through Turian efficiently, and also deal with Cray. It's just a really important number of supers. So my question is you think he's going to grab the E-tank behind Ridley?
Yes, I do think he will. There's no reason for him not to. It adds extra risk. You can see he's going for it.
Yeah, he is definitely going for it. Yeah, it's in a... When you're going for a PB, that's one that often gets skipped, but there's no reason to not go for it in a race, because you definitely don't want to be dying.
Ivan was mentioning to me this morning that he's been practicing a different route from the ordinary one. That's just a little bit faster, but it's significantly more dangerous. He's been only grabbing 2 super missiles in Ridley. He's been going with Brinstar Super as his second super missile.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a curious choice.
It's actually a little faster, but it's significantly more dangerous.
Yeah, I'll say Ridley alone. I mean, usually, especially if you're fighting with 1 energy tank, can very easily kill you if you even screwed up a tiny bit. And that's with 4 supers. So, ooh.
Cerberoth's really, really struggling with this cocoon.
Okay, he's got one side down. Yeah, he's not going to take any chances trying to do the wall jump strat to try to kill the vines. He's going to wait for the Ripper to get back around. And then he should be done with it here in just a moment. 6 more missiles, and that side is done. And 3, there we go.
Ivan also taking a 3rd backup E-tank.
Yeah.
He's full on supers, and he's got a lot of missiles, so there's really no reason for him not to.
Yeah, and I suspect that he's probably not going to go for a 4th. We've seen some folks go for a 4th, but Ivan's playing very well. He'll probably just stick with 3.
Yeah, most likely.
Oops, having a little bit of trouble. Oh man, those owls just dive bombing him.
Yeah, owls do 40 damage. They're quite dangerous.
And a doorway high 5 right there. Ivan leaving Ridley, Serberoth just getting started. He's also having a little bit of trouble with his bomb timings there, but he was trying to mash it out, which you can do. The bombs have a very large blast radius in this game, but still it's definitely not as optimal as timing them, so hopefully you can make it up there. Alright.
I've been picking up his penultimate missile tank of the game. And here comes the last one.
It depends. I know some folks, I do it as well, like to grab the missile tank leaving Kraid, just to be a little bit more comfortable in Maturian.
That's true. I don't think Ivan will.
Yeah, many don't. It's we're a dying breed, grabbing that extra missile tank.
I'll do it if I'm either low on missiles or I co-jack a super, like I did in my race against you.
Oh, and I've been showing off a strat that I've been seeing more recently, which is opting to pseudo-screw and then missile the second flying enemy in the room next to the high jump.
That's a really cool strat. I hadn't even seen it before this tournament started.
Yeah, I've seen... The only other person I've seen do it is Scotty, but then again, I've also missed a few of the races. I will admit. Oh,
Serberoth opting to kill the orb.
Oh, is he opting to? Ooh!
Swag, nice work.
All right. Yeah, thankfully, once you make it on top of the pillar, it's just you just walk off and you'll grab that ledge every time. He's also taking it very safe in that side hopper room, and he gets himself those supers.
Ivan will now head up to Kraid, or I guess I should say head down to Kraid.
Head up, then down. It's a bit of a roller coaster. I will say, I am genuinely surprised. Ooh! Look at those acrobatics. I'm genuinely surprised. Serberoth was having some struggles with wall jumps, but he made the pillar room look pretty easy there. Very smooth with those wall jumps around the pillar.
Interesting way of doing this orb room, though.
Yeah, I've definitely seen some folks get the super missile tank before the missile tank.
I think it's a little slower, but I'm not entirely sure. Because you do have to do some unmorphing and positioning yourself.
Speaking of tricks...
Speaking of tricks.
Ivan's coming up on the distinctive trick that, of any percent, the trick that makes a lot of people actually hate this category, Acid Worm Skip. He's setting up for, he's going to use some bombs to get across this gap long before he's supposed to be able to. First try, easy every time.
Acid Worm Skip, the movie, the game.
It has so many spin-offs that sometimes it's hard to tell them apart. Ivan opting for the one-bomb version. And making his way... Oop, go ahead.
Serberoth is picking up the E-Tank, while SN Ivan is picking up the last unknown item. And I'm not... It doesn't look like a specific item that you get from Dragon. No, they look nothing alike.
Dragon isn't even in this game. What are you talking about? Serberoth facing off against the Shouty Boy.
The Riddler. Oh, he just fired a super directly into the air. That's not good.
Yeah, it seems he had a little bit of trouble early on. He fired a few shots from the Ice Beam before actually starting to fire his supers, but he still manages to pull it off.
Yeah, but he has nothing. He's got nothing left.
All right, Ivan about to face off against Kraid. I mean, there's really not much to talk about here. This is Kraid. That was Kraid.
I was looking at Serberoth to see how his drops went. I guess I missed the boss fight.
You missed
Unfortunately,
it.
Serberoth did not get any supers, so he's either going to need to refill or farm the owls.
Oh, and he's having a little bit of trouble with the bug. Unfortunately, his bomb jumping is a little bit rough, so he has to rely on that bug to get up there. I think that height... Oh, it's a little bit too high.
Just a bit.
This is rough. That should work, I think. There we go. There we go. Meanwhile, Ivan, we missed it, but he got refill glitch right there. You can tell because the Chozo statue turned blue.
Oh, we got the blue man.
Yeah.
I still don't understand how to do that.
So that's a cool trick there. Basically, the statues can also give you the refill, and if you land on the statue's hands while the item is forming, it's like a 4-frame window, then boy, you get to refill while you're getting the fanfare, and it saves you time, and we love saving time.
Unfortunately, failing it loses you like a second, because you have to place a bomb.
Yeah, but it's worth trying. I mean, let's be honest. All of us have wasted a second in much sillier ways than messing up.
Some of us don't go for it. Some of us do. I might not. Ivan is doing a nice exit out of the Prince. Never mind, he forgets to shoot the Ripper. He's struggling, apparently. He's taking a lot of damage.
They just sneak up on you. It happens. Meanwhile, serberoth making it out of Ridley with full health and good missile count. So he still needs some supers. So he's probably going to take a refill, but...
Yeah, he opted not to farm the owls. I
figure he'll probably take a refill at the unknown item. That's a pretty common refill spot in Kraid.
Yeah, I suppose. Did Ivan attempt Brinstar Super?
He did not. Brinstar Super is another one of those tricks that is kind of a preferential thing. It's not a required trick by any means, but since you need 6 supers by the end of the game, by the final boss, and so some folks like to grab the Brinstar Super, which is a very challenging trick, make Turian a lot less stressful.
I've been missing a pretty easy Shine Spark there. He had to do the platforming. A little bit slower, but not too much. Ivan has a nice 2150 enter Turian.
Very nice. And here they come. Everybody's favorite floating space jellyfish thingy with teeth. Mabob. I don't even know what they're supposed to be.
Well, they're called Metroids. I'm not quite sure why, though.
Because that's the Chozo word for Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
And don't worry, I'm sure these pirate corpses lying around are they're just napping. They're napping. It's fine.
Yeah, don't worry. If you come back later, they'll be up and moving again.
Yeah, unless someone were to like blow up Turian, then they might not. But who would do that?
Perhaps Mother Brain would.
Possibly. All right, that's an important thing to note here. You're going to see that they need... Ivan and serberoth are both going to need all 4 supers to take on Mother Brain, but they're still using supers in Turian. Drops are super important. You need supers to kill the Metroids quickly, but you don't want to have 0 supers going into Mother Brain either. So
no, Green Rinkas have only a 9.7% chance of giving you a super, so you definitely want to try and have as many supers as you can by the end. Interestingly enough, though, how drops work in this particular area is the Metroids are actually considered to be 2 enemies, which is why they give you 2 drops.
Double drops.
Double the enemies, double the drops.
Yeah, but even then, you want to stay at full health to hopefully to get good ammo drops. That still doesn't guarantee you supers. So there is definitely still a lot of luck involved in getting through Turian, which is, again, why some folks like to do the Brinstar Super.
Yep. But it looks like Ivan's doing well on drops right now. 40 and 2 is not too terrible.
Not at all. Oh, there we go. Now, do you think Ivan's going to go for a Zebetite skip?
He might. I think it would certainly make the race a little more interesting. Zeb's skip is always fun to see. Oh, man. Ivan picking an extra supers there is not what he wanted to see.
No, he definitely wanted them. He actually, for once, he actually wanted normal missiles, and he's going to just farm them now. I think he's going to go for Zeb skip if he's farming now.
Yeah, if you farm it early, you're definitely going for Zeb skip.
All right, so those big glass enemies in Mother Brain's room you may have seen in any number of Metroid games, they're called Zebetites. Turns out, in this game, the game is kind of weird about standing on frozen enemies. So if you freeze a Rinka, drop a bomb, and then unmorph on the same frame just like that, that was so clean!
Ivan's showcasing how to do Zeb skip correctly. Everyone here should follow his advice for the future.
And the fun thing is, since you skip the first one, the third one doesn't show up, so you also have one less Zebetite to worry about getting across this room.
That's why we're allowed to Oh boy, Ivan taking a little lava dive. It's why we're allowed to farm before we come into the Mother Brain room.
And just like that, Ivan has sent Mother Brain packing to wherever it is she goes when she explodes, and he's on his way out already.
And Serberoth is heading down to trade. That nice wind spark.
Oh, Serberoth opting to go actually kill the acid worm. I guess he's not feeling comfortable with his AWS.
I can't say I blame him. If you know you're going to mess up AWS, I believe 2 or 3 times, it's actually faster to just go fight the worm.
I thought you got a couple more attempts than that, but nonetheless.
I believe each attempt is about 30 seconds, so 3 times should make the worm a little bit faster. 3 failures of the trick, I should say.
All right, and Ivan making it out. And apparently, as he's saying, Ivan is apparently over 1.5 minutes ahead of his PB right now. That's pretty fantastic.
Yeah, he's actually like 15, 20 seconds ahead of me.
How does that make you feel?
I mean, that's okay. I've been wanting Ivan to bot me. Gives me a reason to play the game tonight.
All right. And this is Serberoth showing off the real reason why we skip Acid Worm, because these magnetic rail systems, getting across that room without them is why we do AWS. Because now that he's activated them, he can't go back until he fights the Acid Worm in this room right here. So let's see how it goes. Now the optimal strat, which you see in 100%, is to actually jump down in the lava and shoot up when the Acid Worm strikes. But oh no! Jumped a little bit too soon. Acid Worm did not grab the block.
It appears Serberoth does not know how to properly fight the Acid Worm.
Well, honestly, considering he's having some trouble with his wall jumps, he might even know, but just doesn't want to risk it. Because wall jumping out of the lava is actually pretty tricky, especially when you're first getting the hang of it.
He's got a lot of health, though, so I think he should be fine, even if he does risk it.
Oh, well, actually, wait, he also has power grip. Yeah, never mind. I take back what I said. Oop, he gets grabbed. Acid, we're giving him a bit of a mouth hug there.
Well, Ivan is apparently being seen by something.
I have no idea what you're talking about. He's the picture of perfect stealth.
I don't know. I could beg to differ.
And okay, he's opting to take the refill here. Some folks.
It's a race. I would agree with him.
Yes, fair. That's very fair. Very fair.
I think he saved.
He might have. Well, there's no reason not to, honestly.
No, he's way ahead. I can't say I blame him for it.
All right.
It does take time off of his PB, though.
Yeah. All right.
Ivan is having the run of his life, after all.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Serberoth finishes off Acid Worm, and he's going to be making his way back down to the unknown item. Oh, Ivan getting himself a very nice tripwire skip there, not setting off that alarm.
Very swagalicious.
From what I understand, we've recently found a new way of doing that actually just lets you grab the ledge, but it's not many people do it yet, I don't think.
I would say it's the consistent way of doing it. If you really, really time it well, you can actually just grab the ledge, just with the traditional method everyone uses.
I've gotten it once. I've grabbed the ledge once by using the standard method, and I've never been able to replicate it.
I actually grabbed it in my race with you.
You stole it! You stole it!
Yeah, it was. I would say it was the most satisfying part of the race, because we had an entire discussion about how a new faster method had been found, and that I just showcased the fastest method.
Although that method is definitely requires a certain amount of.
Ivan is not going for fast searchlights. I suppose he doesn't want to risk being seen.
Yeah. Fast searchlights is definitely not a race-friendly strat.
Ivan, you're losing 8 frames. Jump out of that save point.
How dare. But making his way otherwise very cleanly through Suitless so far. All right, serberoth making his way to the unknown item. I'm willing to bet he's going to take a refill here. He needs those supers to deal with Kraid.
Yep, that's what he opts to do. Ivan is now about to enter the glass tube, marking that he is about halfway done with this suitless section.
Unfortunately, we're not going to get to see the very cool glass tube tricks of other categories, but that's all right. Because this category is also much shorter than those.
Oh, there's only about 11 or 12 minutes left for Ivan. serberoth is struggling with this Rio side upper room.
Oh, Ivan actually accidentally falling off the platform. Oh, he's having a little bit of trouble. He's having a lot of trouble in my least favorite room. I hate this room.
I certainly hate this room as well. It's very similar to another room earlier in Kraid with a zip line. Getting that right pixel where you can just jump off or shoot something.
Yeah.
Rough.
And if you set off the alarm in that room, then you often have to take the long way around. It's a bad time. Oh no!
Oh no! serberoth failed to kill Kraid with 3 super missiles. Ivan is attempting.
All right, he's doing fine. He's got enough missiles.
Ivan is a little too fast.
He
failed Samstrap because he was too fast through that room. Kraid goes down.
Well, Samstrap is one of those fun tricks that it wastes you a whopping like half a second.
I want to say it's about a second.
Yeah, so it's not the biggest time loss. He's gonna have to duck into the save room here. Meanwhile, serberoth manages to come back from that little bit of trouble with Kraid and finish him off in short order using missiles. So that's a good recovery right there. All right, Ivan nearing the end. He just has a few more rooms of delightful pirate chases.
But they are known for being the most dangerous of the bunch.
Oh yes, the alarm is essentially going to stay on until he's done with suitless at this point. So they're going to be right on his tail, and any dropped jump or dropped wall jump is going to drop him right into the waiting arms of at least 5 pirates.
I would like to say, or refer to this particular section as the wall jumps of death.
Yes.
The pirate pit of death.
Yes, I have lost runs in this wall jump that Ivan is in right now. That section can be very stressful, especially if you're on good pace. But he has made it, the alarm is off, and he is done with suitless. All that remains now is fighting Charlie.
Ivan's got full health, so I think we will be seeing some damage boosting strats, while serberoth is now just exiting Kraid, heading up to Turian.
He's probably going to take the ball. Oh, he's not taking the ball launcher.
He's not opting to take the ball cannon. I do think he will refill to get supers, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I would be surprised if he didn't. So he's probably just going to stop at the statue right here.
It's certainly the quickest.
He's not.
Burnstar super?
No,
I wonder if he'll go all the way to the top. That going to the top is a bit slower than just going through the center.
He might just be I think he might just be going to Turi and then just relying on drops for supers then.
But that's a lot of farming.
Oh, no, he is going to the top. Okay.
Going to the top is a little bit slower than just doing the spark.
Oh, whatever he's comfortable with, that's what really matters. Meanwhile, Ivan having some trouble with the third phase of Charlie here. Oh my goodness, he's just having a lot of trouble with the lightning because there we go. You really don't want to stop moving. Though. Yeah, unfortunately, he's probably kicked himself a little bit because he lost a fair bit of time on that third ball.
Oh Lord, and Ivan. Okay, good.
But he wraps it up.
So he's about to receive his fully powered suit, while serberoth is about to enter the most dangerous part of the game, any percent Turian.
Yes. We didn't see it. We didn't see it on Ivan's because he didn't get caught. But Metroids in Turian are actually exceedingly dangerous. They drain your health real fast.
Fortunately, serberoth has 4 E-tanks, so I don't think he will be in any danger of dying. But
you say that,
will make his refill.
Turian, so.
Oh, okay. I would say the likelihood of him dying is significantly less. Either way, he's got 60 missiles, so he's got a lot of ammo.
Yes, he's in very good shape in that department. All right, Ivan grabbing his final super missile tank and his final power-up for that matter. I don't know, for a moment there I thought he was going to try to do something swaggy with the speed booster, but he didn't.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure what Ivan was going for there myself.
You might have gotten confused in the category, perhaps.
I don't think Ivan knows Hundo.
Oh, well then I take back what I said. But all he's got to do now is make his way to the final boss. All right, Serberoth beginning his journey through Turian.
Making it extra careful, and I can't blame him at all. Like we said, these Metroids are very, very dangerous. They'll suck your life, and they'll turn you into a zombie. Well, not the zombie part, but they'll certainly suck your life.
They'll turn you into... Oh no, he gets grabbed! Look at how quickly, just like that, he lost an E-Tank, and he's almost lost a second. He's got to be careful. And this room in particular can be very dangerous. There's a lot of Metroids in here, so he's actually going to not spawn multiples at once. He's going to take them one at a time.
I've been doing a nice Shine Spark to make it to the top of this room very, very fast. He even uses the Pirate to shoot out the bomb block for him. Serberoth is slowly but surely killing these Metroids, but he's missing a lot of missiles.
He's having a little bit of trouble. He's having a little bit of trouble with those Metroid hitboxes, which are a little bit weird, especially if you're shooting horizontally.
He's opting to save.
Taking a safety save with his health where it is, that's not necessarily a bad move here.
No, I would agree. He's gotten grabbed a lot, and these next rooms are even more dangerous than the ones before. Oh, those are shot blocks, by the way. You can just shoot those out.
Yeah.
You don't need to bomb them.
Yeah, especially with his health being where it is, he's going to be getting a lot more health and missile drops. And he needs those missile drops.
Yeah, he's going to be doing a lot of farming, I think, to kill Mother Brain and the Zebs.
Oh,
unless
and he gets
he knows Zeb Skip.
He gets that lucky super drop. Oh, he gets 2 super drops there. Very fortunate.
They're going to be very helpful for this room. There are 4 Metroids on the top, I guess in the middle of the room, and 2 on the bottom.
And he gets another super drop right as he uses 2, and I think he was trying to save it, but he just... Oh no! Turian has been very nice to Serberoth here.
All right, I can't say I agree with going under 2 supers in this last Metroid room. But given how much farming he has to do, I guess that's fine.
Oh gosh, meanwhile, I've been having some trouble with the pirates there. Even with the gravity suit, getting caught by the bunch of pirates like that, it does a lot of damage. His health is so low.
He took a safety save, I believe, though. So I think he should be fine if worst comes to worst. I wonder if he'll take a heal up after in the next room.
I get the feeling he won't. I get the feeling he won't, because especially if he knows where Serberoth is at, because he might as well try to get that fat PB, because even if he has to restart now, he would still be ahead. But that depends on whether or not he knows where Serberoth is. Oh, he's going for it. He is taking the safety save.
Yep, I can't say I blame him. He's so low and he's on PB pace.
Interesting. I'm actually surprised by that, because the dealing with Mecha Ridley with 6 supers, especially if you're consistent at it, is very low risk of dying, and there's not much else that can kill you for the rest of the section. And then
you time your jumps when he claws at you, 1 claw will finish you off, though. I think. I'm not sure how much the claw does.
It does a fair bit of damage, but I don't know if it does 60 damage.
I want to say it does 2 E-tanks on hard mode, I think.
Oh, I'm not sure.
I could be wrong. Normal.
But if he was, we'll see. We'll see. If he's managed to maintain his pace from earlier, then even that detour, he should still be ahead. So we'll see what happens here. But he can't afford to miss a single super, though. Otherwise, it'll definitely slow him down. No problem.
Easy fight. Good work.
Yeah, and then the health bomb.
Serberoth is still farming drops from the not from the from the Metroids, from the Rinkas. While Ivan is about to make his final escape. He doesn't go for the door bomb though. That's unfortunate.
Well, he's probably a little bit tense right now because he's on such good pace. Yeah, it seems like he seems a bit tense.
Yeah, I believe he's on a low 42 pace right now.
Ooh, nice. He just has to make it out. The pirates are still very deadly, and he still has the true final boss to deal with, the 2 black pirates.
Oh yes, those can ruin your day.
We have a pretty good strat that's generally free, but if anything goes wrong and they start attacking you, it can get real dicey.
Fortunately, the black pirates only do half as much damage as these red pirates. So if worst comes to worst, you will still be you will be able to try the strat again by either leaving the room or luring them back down to the bottom.
Yeah.
There are backups for failing the initial strat.
Oh, definitely. They're just very aggressive, so you just gotta keep it together. Now he's setting up now for he gets the shine break. Oh, but he gets hit. He has to go back to get another shine charge.
We're gonna be watching Serberoth fight Mother Brain now.
All right. So Ivan's got his shine sparks up. He has to take it to the top of the room. So far, so good. Oh! All right, opting to take an extra charge there. But he's ball sparking into the final room, and while Serberoth is facing off against Mother Brain. All right, those are the 2 black pirates. Let's see if Ivan can do it. Gotta watch out for that red pirate, though. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! This is dangerous. This is dangerous. Looks like he's resetting it, like you said.
He's got 3 hits. He'll be fine. He only has 1 pirate to go through.
Ooh! He just has to watch out for that last red pirate, and he gets it.
Ivan missing the ship.
Oh gosh, Serberoth taking a lot of tumbles into the lava. He's unfortunately grabbing the ledge continuously, which will always... Oh no!
Oh no, Serberoth. I think Serberoth saved though.
He did save. But with that, Ivan has finished. He is our winner today with an official SRL time of 42:26.
Congratulations on the huge fat PB, Ivan. I think we will be giving Ivan an interview in just a short bit.
Yes.
Serberoth will be taking a second stab at Mother Brain.
He's gonna have to be careful though. I think what I noticed was happening. This used to happen to me a lot before I figured it out. If you fall into the lava, you have to be careful not to grab the ledge rather than fall all the way down, because otherwise your jumps aren't going to take you back up to the platform. Yeah, he's grabbing the ledge. There we go. We made it.
How do you feel about that one, Ivan?
Okay. That was incredible.
Very rough ending.
Okay, first, I called it in bombs. Since bombs, I've been at 12 seconds ahead. Then, I've saved time literally everywhere. Unless Kraid... Oh, from Kraid to Torian, sorry. It was a bit weird for me. And I golded Torian with only 2 super missile drops. Because I did Zep skip first bomb. That was incredible. Even with
you must have been ecstatic to get first bomb Zep skip.
What?
You must have been ecstatic to get first bomb Zep skip.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck?
Serberoth struggling a little bit here with the escape.
Oh.
Yeah, he's opting to take a lot of wall jump skips, but he makes it out.
Yeah, about the escape, the nerves of that room was like made that escape so bad.
Your entire late game after Charlie could it was pretty clear to tell that you were extremely nervous because you were losing a lot of time everywhere.
Yeah, from Charlie to
I'd be willing to guess you probably lost an entire minute from Charlie
No,
to the end of the game.
I lost 46 seconds. Yeah, I lost a lot of time there, but that was incredible. That's a PB. That's a 48-second PB.
That's really good, Ivan. It's your first 42. You should be proud of it.
Yeah,
I remember
it is
you
my
saying that you
first
did it.
42. And,
I remember
like-
when you were saying you weren't confident you'd be able to get a 43 not too long ago, and now you already have a 42.
Yeah. That was incredible. So yeah, the in-game time. So now I want to make sure the firmware, all that.
Serberoth successfully escaping with his life. However, unfortunately, he is about to be met with a terrible fate. He just got sniped right out of the sky after he had thought that he had made a successful escape.
He did, however, have enough time to apply his eyeliner and lipstick. He looks fabulous.
Can Serberoth survive long enough to escape? Find out now.
That's it. Okay.
All right.
Let me close this.
Oops, Serberoth getting a little bit disoriented. There we go.
No, 5 minutes. So
It appears someone has Serberoth in its sights.
I still say it's an ornamental green eyeball. Doesn't actually see.
hey, Cerberus was on the shoot list. Nice.
Oh! He was trying to edge up to it. That just gives you an idea of how big the hitbox is for getting the map. He was way far back and it got him.
Pulling a Scotty.
Oh, he pulled the Scotty. Damn. Yeah, Super Theory.
Serberoth is skipping the heel.
Bold!
No way. Wow.
Bold!
That's bold.
That's very bold.
Wow. He's going on or nothing.
Go big or go home.
It's important to note that skipping heal means he also skips the save, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I saved and I refilled in the end. That also lost time, but
Yeah. I'm surprised. I was actually expecting that at that point you figured that you were just going to go for it, because worst case scenario, because I mean it just depends on how far ahead you knew you were. Did you have any idea where Serberoth was relative to you?
I had no idea what was Server doing.
Oh
All
my
he
gosh,
had to
Serberoth, you're freaking me out here. Please,
Oh god! Oh no!
please be careful. You only have
Oh
one
boy!
hit.
Oh boy!
Okay.
Oh god! Oh my god! This is tense.
Oh,
Don't
He's
shoot the
not
wall!
dead
Don't
yet.
shoot the wall! Okay, please don't shoot the wall!
Do I shoot?
No!
okay.
Don't! Do not!
All right, he's fine for now.
Okay, he's safe. That's nice.
I don't think he's not too far from a save point. Oh, there's one right there, but he's not taking it.
No, that is quite out of the way. Oh, he doesn't know the fast route, or is he unconfident with his wall jumps? I don't actually know how to do this room correctly, the way Serberoth's going.
I think he's going back for the save. Wait, oh, he forgot where he's going.
He generally doesn't know what he's supposed to be doing. There's a pirate,
that's
isn't here?
not the
Isn't
way.
there?
No, oh no!
How do you go through this
Oh
room?
no!
Oh no!
I was like, please don't shoot the floor, and then he shot the floor.
Unfortunately, you have
Oh,
to shoot the
don't
floor
tell me
to
he died.
Ooh. And yep, Serberoth has forfeited from the race.
Oh well, things happen, I guess.
He played well, I think, for his experience, for his skill level.
He's relatively new to this category, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's new.
But you know what? Taking the plunge directly into the maw of this tournament being new, mad respect for that. A lot of respect for that.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely. Anyone who participates in the tournament, be it new player or even a player that's been around for a long time, has mad respect. Tourney races can be very, very stressful.
Oh yeah, I can tell.
Just ask Ivan here, who lost like 45 seconds to stress.
Yeah.
Too soon. Too soon.
I did. Oh well. This is for Scotty.
I wonder who will be seeing serberoth for an interview.
Well, he's been pinged for it. So we'll see whether or not he decides to show up, but he already cut his stream.
Also, so by the way, the strat in Norfair where you, instead of using 2 missiles, you pseudo screw an enemy before high jump, that was I think I got it from Foxbot. He did an attorney race, and I thought, oh wow, that was an incredible strat. And I also hate that room, so that was so
I
good.
actually tried that strat this morning. Yeah. I failed it miserably.
Thanks.
I should look into that because I always have trouble on the return across that room.
Yeah, thanks so much to Foxbot to showing that strat. I also saw it Scotty doing with mainly from Foxbot in that race. And I'm gonna submit this right now.
just get submitted. Just do it.
Actually, in the leaderboards I have a 45 because the 43 I didn't show the firmware and all that stuff. I just forgot, and I just could only submit in game time. But now I have 42 and I have everything. So let's go.
At this point, I don't think we're going to be getting serberoth in here to talk about his run, so does not look like it. Nope.
Oh well.
Do we know what's coming up on Speed Gaming 5?
Well, you asked that at just the right time. On Speed Gaming 5, in about an hour, we have more Zero Mission.
Oh wow!
More Zero Mission, and not just more Zero Mission. We have Eagle versus Hey Tall Man.
Yeah, let's go.
Eagle is one of the best runners in the Zero Mission community.
Yeah.
So right. definitely be out there for his race. And Tall Man's also a pretty good runner in his own right. His first race between Den and him featured a 0.6 second time differential.
Yeah, don't sleep on Tall Man. He's a solid runner. And on top of that, you're going to get yourself some top-tier commentary from the likes of Sam the Digital and Rasu123, so it's going to be a good time all around.
That's actually a top-tier commentary.
That is very high-tier commentary. So that's when you don't
Sam, the free good 5 me.
Yeah, Sam the only, the one on the digital.
Sam the one, the only, the digital. But in the meantime, or you want to perhaps watch other things, there's plenty of other stuff going on. There's Link to the Past Rando on pretty much all the channels, except for Speed Gaming 2, which has some Super Mario Odyssey darker side tourneys going on over there. So, plenty going on. But you really don't want to miss that other ZM race. It's going to be real good.
Yeah, it's going to be really good.
Indeed.
So that got any other final words, Ivan? Anything to say to your upcoming opponent? Who is going to be your next opponent? Let's take a quick look. See.
Yeah, I should.
Let's pull up the old challenge.
My next opponent is.
Where are you?
Where am I? Good question.
Where
Losers
are
of
you?
35.
There you are. Your next opponent will be the loser of 35, which means you're going to face off against.
Where's
You're going to face off
35?
against the loser of Eagle and Hey Tall Man.
Oh, oh, shoot.
What's with that disappointed voice?
I
Do you have
really
no
hope.
confidence?
I'm sorry, but I really hope Eagle wins this.
Eagle loses somehow by some miracle, I suppose, in Tall Man's case.
Yeah.
Then you will
Okay.
be in for quite the treat.
Oh yeah.
Props
I
to whoever gets to
promise.
face up on Ivan in the next match. It'll be a free win.
Yeah, and I also promised.
Ouch.
I also promised when I face someone that I definitely can't win, like Eagle, Russ, Sam, Distractor, you know. I'm gonna do a slightly different route.
Oh boy.
I believe I mentioned that route earlier in the race.
Yeah, you
'cause
know
I was,
what route it is.
I'd been expecting you to go for it in this race, but you decided to
No,
do
I
the
told
traditional.
you. Yeah, it's against someone I definitely can win.
But there are a lot of good races coming up in the tournament, so as we schedule them, keep your eyes peeled on the link directly below the stream to see when they are coming up.
Yes, but in the next coming days, I know we have the race between Eagle and Hey Tall Man in about an hour. Tomorrow, we have my race with Axoto at around 3 p.m. EST. And over the weekend, I believe we have a race between Black Elite John and Mr. Dino on Sunday, if I recall correctly.
And we also, for anyone who's in Europe or anyone who has a horrible sleep cycle in the Western Hemisphere, we have one heck of a race on Sunday at 4:30 in the morning, which is Destructor versus Sam the Digital. And you get a rare treat. You get commentary from JRP. Yes, that JRP.
Oh, what a race!
Yes, that is at 4:30 a.m. EST. So if you're in Europe, expect it to be around 10 to 11.
That's incredible.
Yeah, we definitely got an exciting week coming up.
Promising race.
Anyways, I think that's all from us.
Yeah, I got nothing else. Come back in an hour, and thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.